Hello viewers, in this video I will be solving the questions from 21 to 39 of exercise 7.2 chapter 7 integrals. The first question, the exercise says integrate the functions in exercises 1 to 37. The 21st question is we have to find the integral of tan square 2x minus 3. Now let us take I is equal to integral tan square 2x minus 3 dx. Here, since we cannot directly integrate this tan square 2x minus 3 dx, we can use the trigonometric identity tan square x is equal to secant square x minus 1. So this tan square 2x minus 3 is equal to secant square 2x minus 3 minus 1. Secant square 2x minus 3 minus 1 into dx. This is equal to secant square 2x minus 3 dx minus integral dx. We know that integral secant square x dx is tan x. So integral secant square 2x minus 3 dx will be 1 by 2 tan 2x minus 3 minus integral dx is x plus c. So we have got the integral of the given function. Now let us move on. The second question is we have to find integral secant square 7 minus 4x. So I is equal to integral secant square 7 minus 4x dx. We know what is integral secant square x dx, it is tan x. So integral secant square 7 minus 4x dx will be minus 1 by 4 tan 7 minus 4x plus c. So this is our I. The next question is integral sine inverse x by square root of 1 minus x square dx. So let us take I is equal to integral sine inverse x by square root of 1 minus x square dx. Here we have to use integration by substitution. By looking at the question, we can see if we substitute t as sine inverse x, then dx by square root of 1 minus x square will be dt. So let us put sine inverse x is equal to t. Then dx by square root of 1 minus x square is equal to dt. Hence I is equal to integral t dt, that is equal to t square by 2 plus c. Now we can substitute t in terms of x. So we get I is equal to sine inverse x the whole square by 2 plus c. So that is with regard to 23rd. Moving on, the next question is 2 cos x minus 3 sin x by 6 cos x plus 4 sin x. So we can take I is equal to integral 2 cos x minus 3 sin x divided by, I am taking 2 outside. So we get 3 cos x plus 2 sin x into dx. Now let us take 3 cos x plus 2 sin x as t. Let us put 3 cos x plus 2 sin x equal to t. Then minus 3 sin x plus 2 cos x dx will be dt. This is nothing but the numerator. So we can write I is equal to integral dt 1 by 2 integral dt by t. So which is equal to half log mod t plus c. Now we can substitute t in terms of x. So I is equal to half log mod 3 cos x plus 2 sin x plus c. Moving on. Next question is 1 by cos square x into 1 minus tan x the whole square. So we can write 1 by cos square as secant square x. So I is equal to secant square x by 1 minus tan x the whole square dx. So here we know that the derivative of tan x is secant square x. So we can put 1 minus tan x as t. So secant square x dx will be minus dt. So our I becomes I is equal to minus integral dt by t square. That is equal to minus, it is t raised to minus 2, integral t raised to minus 2 dt is t raised to minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 plus c. So we get plus 1 by t plus c is equal to 1 by t plus c. We can substitute t in terms of x. So it is 1 by 1 minus tan x plus c. Moving on. The next question is cos root x divided by root x. So we can write I is equal to integral cos root x by root x dx. Now we can take root x as t. So on differentiating both sides we get 1 by 2 root x dx is equal to dt, or dx by root x is equal to 2 dt. So we can substitute in I is equal to integral 2 times integral cos t dt. Do you know what is integral cos t dt? It is sin t. So this is equal to 2 sin t plus c. So I is equal to 2 sin root x t. We are substituting t as root x because we have taken root x as t. So I is equal to 2 sin root x plus c. The next question, root sin 2x cos 2x. So let us take I is equal to integral root sin 2x cos 2x dx. This is easy. We can put t as sin 2x or sin 2x as t, then cos 2x dx will be dt by 2 because 2 cos 2x dx equal to dt. So I am writing directly cos 2x dx is equal to dt by 2. So I is equal to half integral root t dt. So this is root t is t raised to half. Integral t raised to half dt is t raised to half plus 1 by t raised to half plus, t raised to half plus 1 by half plus 1. So t raised to 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 plus c. So this is equal to, we can substitute t in terms of x. So this is equal to 1 by 3 sin 2x the whole raised to 3 by 2 plus c. I hope this is clear. Next question, cos x divided by square root of 1 plus sin x. This question is also very simple. So let us take I is equal to cos x by square root of 1 plus sin x dx. We can put 1 plus sin x as t because the derivative of this function cos x dx is in the numerator. So when we differentiate, we get cos x dx is equal to dt. So I is equal to integral dt by square root of t, that is equal to t raised to minus half. So if we integrate, we get t raised to minus half plus 1 by minus half plus 1 plus c. So it is equal to 2 root t plus c. We have taken t as 1 plus sin x. So this is equal to 2 root 1 plus sin x plus c. I hope this is clear. The next question is, it is cot x log sin x. Let us take I is equal to integral cot x log sin x dx. By seeing this, if we differentiate log sin x, we will get cot x dx. So we can put log sin x is equal to t. So when we differentiate this, we will get 1 by sin x into cos x into dx is equal to dt. That is, cos x by sin x is nothing but cot x. So cot x dx is equal to dt. So I is equal to integral log sin x we have taken as t and cot x dx is dt. So this is equal to t square by 2 plus c. We can substitute t now. T is equal to log sin x the whole square divided by 2 plus c. Next one, sin x by 1 plus cos x. Let us take I is equal to integral sin x by 1 plus cos x dx. This is also very easy. While seeing the denominator, we can see that if we differentiate, we will get the numerator. So let us take 1 plus cos x as t. Then sin x dx will be minus dt. So I becomes integral minus integral dt by t. That is equal to minus log mod t plus c. Let us substitute t as 1 plus cos x. So this is equal to log mod 1 plus cos x plus c. The next one is sin x by 1 plus cos x the whole square. It is similar to the previous one except that the denominator has got square. So let us take I is equal to integral sin x by 1 plus cos x the whole square dx. Again we can put 1 plus cos x equal to t. So sin x dx will be minus dt. You can substitute in I is equal to integral minus integral dt by t square. So this is equal to minus t raised to minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 by minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 plus c. So this is equal to plus 1 by t plus c. T we have taken 1 plus cos x, that we can substitute here. So our I becomes 1 by 1 plus cos x plus c. The next question is 1 by 1 plus cot x. So let us take I is equal to integral dx by, I am writing cot x as cos x by sin x. We can simplify this. On simplification, this becomes sin x by sin x plus cos x dx. So here it is difficult to do substitution directly, so we have to follow certain steps. So this I am writing it as, this is equal to half of integral 2 sin x, and I am adding and subtracting cos x divided by sin x plus cos x dx. This is equal to half, this 2 sin x I am writing it as sin x plus sin x. So this is equal to half sin x plus cos x plus sin x minus cos x by sin x plus cos x dx. So this is equal to half integral, I am taking these two terms separately and these two terms separately, that is sin x plus cos x separately plus sin x minus cos x separately. So if we take like that, this sin x plus cos x and the denominator will cancel out. We will be left with half integral dx plus half integral sin x minus cos x by sin x plus cos x dx. Now we can do substitution for this, and this finding integral for this is very easy. Finding integral for integral dx is easy. For the second integral we can use substitution. So let us put sin x plus cos x as t, then numerator we have got sin x minus cos x into dx. So what we have, so if we differentiate we get minus, cos x minus sin x into dx is equal to dt, or sin x minus cos x into dx is minus dt. I hope this is clear. So let us substitute in I is equal to half integral dx plus half integral sin x minus cos x dx is minus dt divided by t. So this is equal to x by 2 minus half log mod t plus c. Now we can substitute for t. So our I is equal to x by 2 minus half log mod t is sin x minus, sin x plus cos x plus c. So for the answer for the given question 1 by 1 plus cot x is I is equal to x by 2 minus half log mod sin x plus cos x plus c. Now moving on to the next question, 1 by 1 minus tan x. So let us take I is equal to integral dx by 1 minus tan x. We can write it as sin x by cos x. So this is equal to integral cos x dx by cos x minus sin x. Again we cannot do substitution directly here also like the previous question. So what we have to do, we have to multiply and divide by 2. So I can write this as half of integral 2 cos x dx, and I am adding and subtracting sin x inside. So this is equal to half integral cos x minus sin x plus cos x plus sin x divided by cos x minus sin x dx. So this is equal to half integral cos x minus sin x by cos x minus sin x. We get 1. So it is half integral dx plus half integral cos x plus sin x divided by cos x minus sin x into dx. I hope this is clear. Now for this integral we can do substitution. We can put cos x minus sin x as t, so that minus sin x minus cos x dx will be dt, or the numerator has got cos x plus sin x, or cos x plus sin x dx will be minus dt. Let us substitute this in our I. I is equal to half integral dx plus half integral minus dt by t. So this is equal to integral dx is x by 2 minus half integral dt by t is log mod t plus c. So we have got the answer. Let us substitute I in terms of x. So I is equal to x by 2 minus half log mod t is mod cos x minus sin x plus c. So the answer for 1 by 1 minus tan x is I is equal to x by 2 minus half log mod cos x minus sin x plus c. The next question is square root of tan x divided by sin x cos x. Here also we cannot do substitution directly. So I am writing this as I is equal to integral square root of tan x divided by, I am multiplying and dividing by cos x in the denominator, divided by sin x by cos x into cos x and the cos x which is already there, dx. So what we get, this is equal to integral square root of tan x divided by this sin x by cos x is tan x, and cos x into cos x is cos square x dx. So I becomes integral square root of tan x by tan x is 1 by square root of tan x into 1 by cos square x is secant square x dx. Now we can do substitution. If we substitute tan x as t, we get dt as secant square x dx. So let us put tan x is equal to t, then we get secant square x dx is equal to dt. So I becomes integral dt by root t. Root t is t raised to minus half. So if we integrate, we get t raised to minus half plus 1 is plus half divided by half plus c. So I is equal to 2 into t raised to half, t we can substitute tan x. So I is equal to 2 root tan x plus c. The next question is 1 plus log x the whole square divided by x. Let us take I is equal to integral 1 plus log x the whole square by x dx. So this is, the substitution is quite simple. If we put 1 plus log x as t, we get dx by x as dt. So I is equal to integral t square dt. This is equal to t cube by 3 plus c. So I is equal to, instead of t, we have to write in terms of x. I is equal to 1 plus log x the whole cube by 3 plus c. Moving on to the next question. It is x plus 1 into x plus log x the whole square by x. So let us take I is equal to integral x plus 1 into x plus log x the whole square by x. Now let us put x plus log x as t, then 1 plus 1 by x dx will be dt. So we get the remaining part now. X plus 1 by x, taking LCM as x, dx is equal to dt. So I becomes integral x plus log x is t, so t square dt. This is equal to t cube by 3 plus c. So we have to write t in terms of x. So this is equal to x plus log x the whole cube 1 by 3, x plus log x the whole cube plus c. The next question is x cube sine of tan inverse x raised to 4 by 1 plus x raised to 8. So let us take I is equal to integral x cube sine tan inverse x raised to 4 divided by 1 plus x raised to 8 dx. So when we take tan inverse of x raised to 4 as t, on differentiating we will get 4x cube by 1 raised to 4x cube by 1 plus x raised to 8 dx. So from that we can get, from that we can simplify this integral. So let us put tan inverse of x raised to 4 as t. So when we differentiate tan inverse of x raised to 4, we get 1 by 1 plus x raised to 8 into, we have to differentiate x raised to 4, it is 4x cube dx is equal to dt, or we get x cube by 1 plus x raised to 8 dx is equal to 1 by 4 dt. Therefore we can substitute it in I is equal to 1 by 4 integral sin t dt. This is equal to minus 1 by 4 cos t plus c. So hence I is equal to minus 1 by 4 cos tan inverse of x raised to 4 plus c. I hope this is clear. The next question, choose the correct answer in exercise 38 and 39. 38 is integral 10x raised to 9 plus 10 raised to x log 10 to the base e divided by x raised to 10 plus 10 raised to x dx equals. So let us solve this. We have to find the correct option for the given integral. So let us take the given integral as I. Let this be I. Now let us put x raised to 10 plus 10 raised to x as t. Then we get 10x raised to 9 plus 10 raised to x log 10 dx is equal to dt. Because if you recollect, we know d by dx of a raised to x is a raised to x log a. So instead of a, here we have 10. So we have the same term in the numerator. So our I becomes I is equal to integral dt by t, that is equal to log mod t plus c. So this is equal to log mod t, we have taken x raised to 10 plus 10 raised to x, or can also write it as 10 raised to x plus x raised to 10 plus c. So the correct option corresponding to this is D. So the correct answer is D. Next, let us move on. Integral dx by sine square x cos square x equals. Let us take this as I. So I is equal to integral, it is 1 into dx. So instead of 1, I am using the trigonometric identity. 1 is equal to sine square x plus cos square x divided by sine square x cos square x dx. So I am dividing each term separately. So first sine square x by sine square x cos square x becomes secant square x. This is equal to integral secant square x dx plus integral cos square x by sine square x cos square x becomes integral 1 by sine square x, that is cosecant square x dx. Now we know what is integral secant square x and integral cosecant square x. Integral secant square x is tan x and integral cosecant square x is cot x plus c. So the correct option is tan x minus cot x plus c. So it is option B. I hope this video was useful for you.